Guys, so I don't have much to say today, but I'll start with a few things, okay? This is Plantee. I'm sorry about that noise. I'm really sorry. So, this is a notification from Plantee, and I just want to share it with you because it's good for you to learn, okay? Like, let's read through. Let me just open it in the email instead of scrolling this like this, okay? No, my food is okay. The one I'm posting is just that I don't know, some of you are doing things wrong, okay? And I'm pretty sure, I don't know who, but I'm pretty sure maybe one of you or a couple of you have seen your rewards adjusted because of a meal you posted the wrong way, okay? But that doesn't mean you stop working, you just correct yourself. Remember, I was there too. Okay, now this was around 7:39 a.m. Let's read through this. After review, we adjusted invite rewards linked to meal posts from accounts that joined through your invite code. Some meal posts from those invited accounts did not meet Plantee reward standards, so the related invite rewards on your account were adjusted too. This was not about your own meal posts. Your own meal posts were not the reason for this invite reward adjustment, but your available reward balance may have changed. Please encourage people you invite to post real plant-based meals they are usually eating. So, for me, my balance is okay? It was just adjusted by a bit. And when I say by a bit, basically, I usually earn like a commission of 0.02. So this is them notifying me, like some of you who joined under me, you posted some meals that were not following they were not meeting the Plantee reward standards. Okay, I've explained this a couple of times. If you're posting a meal on Plantee, make sure it's a plant-based meal, okay? And your placements are well, like you're combining your foods well. Like, let me open one of you has posted like a couple of minutes ago. I got notified. And post real food that you're eating, okay? Don't go doing shortcuts. I will say this a couple of times for you not to make the mistake, because you can make a mistake and you lose all your rewards. Remember where I came from, like a week but one from me, okay? I was hoping some of you will learn from a mistake that one time, but you didn't. I'm sorry about the noise. Okay, you just have to be bearing with the noise. I'm making these videos at work. Okay, this meal is okay. I can see there are beans here and all. All I'm telling you is, I forgot to like. I like liking your meals for those who joined under me. Okay, so don't go posting things that are not completely plant-based, because you'll lose your earnings. And I don't want that to happen. Even them, they're telling me on my end, please tell people you're inviting to post real plant-based foods that they're actually eating. So if you go doing shortcuts, because right now I can't specify who did that, but check on your accounts, okay? Make sure you're posting the real thing. And in case a balance was adjusted, don't take it in a negative way and stop working. Just accept your mistake like I did before, and then start being more vigilant, okay? When you're posting your meals, make sure you're not doing anything shady. Make sure it's plant-based, okay? For me, all I can say is this. Like, this one is clearly plant-based. I can even see the beans, let me call them beans and rice. That is plant-based. The only thing that I can say that usually has an issue with being accepted is food that is just basically white, like especially cabbages that don't have any greens on them. They just look white and the rice is white. If you just post that white rice and that white cabbage, that is not completely plant-based. They will even tell you to add more accompaniments, even if it's a tofu. But some of us are in Kenya, we are not in countries where we have tofu. Or add some chickpeas, like any form of beans, any greens. So if you cooked rice today, white rice, sometimes you just want to make a lazy meal that is not taking time. Yes, it's plant-based, but if it's white, obviously even the AI will see this is just all white. Yes, cabbages are plant-based, but cabbages are white. I don't know whether I'm making sense, but I hope you understand. So in your rice you have served with your cabbages that maybe you've only cooked with onions and tomatoes, at least have an accompaniment. Just a minute. Hello. So, guys, as I was trying to explain, that is like a white meal. Yes, cabbages are plant-based, but at least have an accompaniment, and an accompaniment that you're actually eating. Like a wrap, sorry, like a ripe banana is actually something you're eating. And make sure you like cut that banana into pieces to accompany it. But for like white cabbages and all, at least accompany it with some avocado that is actually in your food, that shows that you're actually going to eat something that you're eating. You have read clearly what they have said. You should post plant-based meals that you're actually eating. Okay, so if you're eating maybe white rice and white cabbages, make an why am I not being able to talk now? Make an accompaniment of a ripe avocado that you're actually eating. In simple, don't go doing any shortcuts. Okay, for those who have been viewing me from the beginning, you know what shortcuts can do for you. You'll lose your money. Follow rules, because I'm pretty sure with that notification someone's balance was adjusted. Just be purely honest in this app, Plantee, and you won't have any stresses. And even when you're going to post meals here, you're clearly told no meat, no eggs, no dairy like milk. Okay, the only thing I can tell you is this: I know there are plant-based meats, there's a plant-based milk, there's a plant-based milk is dairy. All that is plant-based. The only thing that has never been plant-based is obviously eggs. So if you know you're using plant-based meals, because I've told this a couple of times, let's say like your packaging for that, maybe what I know mostly for plant-based meat, I know soya chunks. Okay, I don't know any other, maybe in other countries the other plant-based meals other than soya chunks. So before you throw away your packaging showing that this is not meat, this is just chunks that look like meat made from soya beans, okay, have that packaging beside your food that you have served in your plate that you're going to eat, that you have served. Have that packaging next as you take that picture. I believe you've seen me do that. If it's milk and you know it's like oat milk, I don't know another plant that makes almond milk. I believe almond is also plant-based. So if it's oat milk or almond milk that has helped you make that fruit pudding, have that box of that almond milk or oat milk clearly showing that this is plant-based milk. Okay, just be straight up honest, okay, and learn to scroll through people's how will I say this, learn to scroll through people's posts. Like come here on the home page of Plantee, mine has not loaded completely, and see how people are posting. Okay, you can see how people are posting. Learn to post. Like this basically is a plant-based snack. Okay, I can see avocado, I can see dragon fruit, I can see some nuts. You see how they are arranging. Okay, you see, like learn to arrange your meals well and clearly show it's plant-based. Here is what I was telling you. Thank God I've seen something that I was telling you. You see, this is a person that is posting something that is purely made of plants, but in order for the AI to be sure that you use plant-based, she has put, I don't know whether it's a she or a man here, but this post here, you see this, I hope I can open this post. If I can open it, I can't open it. I wanted to enlarge it so that we can see, but here if you can see clearly, there's something made from cocoa, let me say coconut, I'll say cocobella coconut. There's this one here, I can't see clearly. There's this one written clearly, it's fruit, and this Nutella is made from sunflower oil. You see how they have accompanied it. They're posting what they're eating, yes, and in order to be sure like this is not milk or anything, they have arranged everything they have used for this. That is clearly showing, this packaging are clearly showing everything is plant-based. Learn to scroll through people's meals to see how they are arranging their meals. Okay, if you know you're using something packaged and it's plant-based, have it next to your meal that you want to post. Okay, and if it's something white, like here you see, this will be like this rice here will be accepted because because they are eating all this. There's I can see the white rice, I can see these nuts and all. You can see how they have arranged it, okay? But if it was white rice alone, that won't go through, okay? For cabbages, I've told you what you need to at least have some greens there, and avocado is green too, okay? But make sure it's something you're eating. I've even made this video longer than expected talking about this, but that is all I can tell you about Plantee. Just be honest about how you're posting your meals. Arrange them well, okay? Like if I open this meal here, this meal I posted like, is it 3 days ago or 4 days ago? Hope it will load. Let it load so that I can be able to explain, okay? If it will load, I'll be able to explain. I like doing things visually for you to be understanding easily, okay? Let me try and open another meal, okay? I don't know why it's taking a minute to load, but I'm hoping all this that I'm telling you will help you not to make mistakes here, because Plantee is one of the easiest apps I've come across, okay? It's not loading, guys. And I wanted to talk about something else without making this video long, but I hope you can see my images from here, because I wanted to open a whole image, the whole of it, so that I can explain. It's not opening, so it's not that it's not opening, it's just taking a while to load. Let me show you something. Like here you can see this is ugali. For those in Kenya know, you see this ugali, obviously it has cabbages and greens. That is why it was accepted. But if it was ugali alone with cabbages clearly, they are mostly white, okay, that wouldn't have been accepted, okay? Anything involving cabbages, as long as you have not added any greens to those cabbages, they are just basically white cabbages that you made with onions and tomatoes, at least have another accompaniment that is plant-based. Don't make a mistake, okay? Anyway, I believe you have gotten what I wanted to explain, okay? Even from that explanation, so you don't have to worry about your rewards being adjusted. Follow the rules. Don't do shortcuts. Be honest with your foods that you are posting, and you won't have any problems. As you can see, this is where I'm at, and I'm hoping the meal I want to post for lunch is something simple. Obviously it has greens, it goes through, and I'll reach like $2, okay? Just arrange your meals well, follow the rules, and you won't have any stresses. And if a meal has not been accepted, don't go doing any shortcut for it to be accepted. Just be okay with that and on to the next meal that you cook maybe at night, okay? As long as it's plant-based. Don't do anything that will affect your account, because Plantee is quite fair actually, and it's very easy. Like, of all apps I've come across, this one is very friendly. Yeah, that is what I can say. It's very friendly if you're consistent with it, okay, and follow the rules. This is how much I have. If I post a meal that I want to eat right now, I will have $2 if it's accepted. You even see it from in the thumbnail, because I know sometimes I have to come up with a good description. By the time I come up with a thumbnail, you will see even my balance will be like $2, because I want to post my lunch. I've not eaten yet. So that's what I wanted to mention on Plantee, okay? And then another thing, this is a reminder, because I won't do it at the end of the day. I just want to make this one video for the day, okay? So for you guys who are withdrawing from Kito and Meyo tomorrow, I don't have much to say except this. You have today, the whole day of today. Balance your recharge and free. I've even gotten a commission. Invite accepted, thank you. Okay, so tomorrow is withdrawal day for both Kito and Meyo. Me, I'm not withdrawing. You can see my balances. I'm not withdrawing. God willing, the next Sunday I will withdraw. I withdrew this Sunday that has passed. This tomorrow is when I'm not withdrawing, okay? But for you is withdrawing, for you is withdrawing, please and please, you have today, balance your recharge and free. Don't start running around tomorrow trying to balance it out, because mostly what you earn today adds up tomorrow, and what you earn tomorrow adds up on Monday. Okay, I've taught you about recharge and free and balancing it out. So make sure yours is balanced out. Mine is still balanced out, though it has depleted by a bit, but it's still balanced out. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You can see my recharge is way over. Yeah, it's okay. And as it depletes, I don't want it to deplete completely. There will come a time I want to maintain it the way it is. I want to the way my recharge these days is very higher than the free. I want to find ways to maintain it whenever I can. Okay, anyway, mine is okay. Go and check yours. Learn to balance your recharge in free. Learn to balance your recharge in free. Okay, so that is what I wanted to mention. If you're withdrawing tomorrow, I'll reply these messages on my own time. Let me just finish this video for you guys. If you're withdrawing tomorrow, please hear me loud and clear, because sometimes me on Sunday I don't even bother in replying messages. Sometimes that is the only rest day I have, like tomorrow. Okay, yes, I might make some videos withdrawing from some apps, but tending to other things will it's on a rare occasion. Okay, so I like reminding you, like today, if you're withdrawing from Kito and Meyo tomorrow, make sure your recharge and free is balanced out. As you can see, even my Kito is progressing very well. It's just for me, I won't withdraw tomorrow. Make sure your recharge and free is balanced out. This is the current balance I have on Kito. Okay, me, I'm hoping to work during maybe next week. I will lead from one of them or both of them, God willing. Okay, it depends with how the week goes. Okay, but so far I can't complain compared to what I had on Sunday. What I was left with on Sunday after both withdrawals from both apps, I can say it's been a good journey so far. Okay, because Kito so far, this is 297 diamonds. If I can remember, I was left with 29 diamonds. So clearly this week, Kito up to today has not even finished. Let's say up to yesterday, Friday. For those 5 days, I've earned 260 something diamonds. On Meyo, I've earned 150 something diamonds, and that is progress for me. I know even there are days I even earn more. Okay, there are days I earn way more. All right. Anyway, you can understand everything that I'm explaining. Just a minute. Anyway, I can't remember where I've left off. I had to deal with a customer. So basically, if you're withdrawing, I can remember small. I was telling you that there are good days in business, there are bad days in business, but that doesn't mean you stop working. Okay, even in physical businesses we are in, there are days we can make so many sales, there are days that is completely dry, we don't make even anything. That is something you should learn. Both physical and online businesses can go that way. So if you are withdrawing tomorrow, I'll repeat again, make sure your recharge and free is balanced out. All right, and another thing, mine is like this. Okay, anyway, and that won't stress me like right now. Okay, because me, I'm not withdrawing. If I was withdrawing is when I'll be pushing to see whether my recharge and free is balanced out, so that I can have a easier time withdrawing tomorrow. And another thing I wanted to mention before I end this video, please and please, before you go running withdrawing with Epay, okay, you should know this. Especially me, I'll talk about it in my own country. Removing money from Epay to your local bank, you need like $15 to $20. So there was a time, yes, I was withdrawing with Epay, and that is the time where even Payer was available. That was the only option I could have taught you to remove your money, but Payer closed. So don't ask me how will I remove money from Epay, the small amount I have, because I don't have an idea how money works. I don't have an idea how wallet works. The only other way you can withdraw money from Epay is via your local bank, and that requires $15 to $20. So my advice for you guys, work till you get $10 so that you can withdraw it to your PayPal smoothly or your USDT. And Kito and Meyo use one crypto exchange wallet. You can't withdraw to Binance. You can't withdraw to Bybit. They use DigiFinex. So you create a DigiFinex wallet. If you don't want to use PayPal, you create a DigiFinex wallet, and then copy the UID of your verified Digifinex wallet and post it in the withdraw option for USDT. And USDT and PayPal withdraw is $10 and above. Epay, I know why you run to Epay, because you can withdraw $5. But before you do that, ask yourself this: will I be able to access that money easily in Epay like I do with USDT, with crypto, or PayPal? If your answer is no, work till you get $10 on withdraw, maybe the next Sunday. Okay? And another thing I want to mention about Epay, there are two forms of verification. There's the easier one, and then there's the complicated one that requires proof of address. I remember when I was opening my Epay, before I even got proof of address so that I can be able to even remove the small amounts I was removing via Payer. Also, that was giving me a loss, by the way, because Payer also had very big charges. Before I remove my money from Epay to Payer, and then in Payer, that money that has gotten there, I have to convert it to USDT. That is also a fee there. And then I have to, after converting it to USDT, I send it to my crypto wallet so that I can use that money. That is another fee. So by the time I had that cash in hand, it had depleted. Remember, $5 to withdraw, you're getting 4.94. So that process of removing money from Epay to Payer was zero. Okay, there was no fee there. But the problem came from Payer, where I had to change my money to USDT crypto and then send to my crypto wallet. There was a gas fee there. In the end, I was getting, out of $4.94, I was getting like $3 and something. You see, that was a loss for me. So Epay, please, if you can be patient and let your money grow to $20, $15, withdraw to your local bank, well and good. But sometimes this small amount, there are times you want to access them, like maybe you have an emergency and you need access to your money and you need it in small bits. Okay, but Epay doesn't make it easy to remove small bits. They give you channels that I believe is different for each country. They give you channels that you don't even know how to remove small amounts from. Okay, because right now Payer closed. We have Web Money and Wallet. Me, I don't know how to use that one, and Capitalist. I don't know how to use that one, but those are the only channels you can remove small amounts. But if it's local bank, even let me open it right now. If it's local bank, my Epay is verified completely, okay? And please don't ask me to use my Epay because I don't share any of my withdrawing apps. Create your own, okay? Anything that has to do with money, don't go sharing it because it will affect you in the end, okay? Let a person figure out their own way to create their own, even if it's PayPal, okay? Now, as I was saying, oh Jesus, will I remember how it's saved? As I was saying, Epay has two modes of it. The first verification is very easy, where you do your ID and all. Now, the actual verification that helps you even remove your money, it has proof of address. Will I remember what else I was asked? I remember it took like 2 weeks to verify that. Just a minute. So guys, this is my Epay and how it looks, and the last time I even used it was last year on September, okay? Right now, additional review information. This one I won't perform because I'm not using it, okay? I've not opened Epay in a very long time, for a while, okay? Mine is completely verified, okay? Expect 1 to 3 business after account security. I don't know what this is about. Back page, front page. This one I don't know what it's about. I guess address, the same thing, but me, I'm not performing this, okay? Me, I'm not performing that. So my account is already verified, okay? Anyway, as I was saying, there are two verifications. There's the first one and the second one that is a bit hard. For me, I had to go to the bank to get my 6-month statement and I uploaded it. And then another thing I did that made my approval more fast, because I complain. Me, when I see something I've tried, it's not working out, I reach out to support. And when I say support, I mean the Epay support. Don't reach out to me. I contacted them because I was uploading bill receipt of electricity. It was not going through as proof of address. Even receipt of me depositing money to my bank account, it was not going through as proof of address. So I went to the bank, got my 6-month statement, okay, and it had a proof of address, okay. But before that, I had contacted them, asking them like, this is like this and this. Why am I not verified yet? My second verification, because that second verification helps you when you want to get money from Epay, get it out, I mean. And then they told me the error, so I went to the bank, got the statement, uploaded it, and then told them I have uploaded it. Jesus, how am I talking today? Told them I have uploaded it, and then they reviewed, and I was verified with my second withdrawal. So that second withdrawal is a bit complex, but once you go through it, that's it. But now here comes the issue. As I was saying, you see, this payout is the way you remove money. Before they updated the app, it was called remaintenance. Jesus, don't mind my pronunciation, please. I even made the video longer than expected, and I'm sorry about the person making noise. I don't know why they are so loud. It's my neighbor. I don't know what to do about it, so you have to bear with hearing him shout. So as I was saying, this Jesus, let me just post this video, continue it after you finish talks. So guys, I had to pause the video for a bit again because my neighbor here was talking so loud on the phone. So as I was saying, the payout thing, okay, let me show you something. I don't have money here, I can't repay a payout or anything, but you see, select payment methods is where you send your money, okay, cross-border payment. Now e-wallet, okay, e-wallet allows you to get your money for free. Like if you know your way around wallet, you can send whatever money you have in your Epay to wallet. If you know your way around wallet, please don't ask me about these things here, okay. Don't ask me about wallet, web money, I never figured it out, and don't ask me about capitalist. So you yourself on your own, you go sit down and research how can I get my money out of wallet once it comes in, okay. Go do your own research. I can't be doing everything for you, and I won't be doing it because I don't have money on Epay to even think about doing it. So that is on your end. But if you wanna get your small withdrawals from Epay, maybe that $5, $8 you have in Epay, okay, you wanna access it like now, you know your Epay is okay. Go study how to use these things if they're available in your country, like wallet, like web money, and capitalist. If they're available, go study them. And when I say study them, go and see how, if you get money in your web money, how will I remove this money so that I can actually use it. Before there was Payeer here in this list of e-wallet, there was Payeer, but Payeer was closed. I'll repeat again. Me, I used Payeer because I understood Payeer. But when it comes to these ones, I don't know. The fee for removing your money from Epay to either of these is 0, as it's written here, and the minimum is very small. You can withdraw even at $0.01 to your e-wallet. But I'll repeat again, ask yourself, how will I remove this money when it lands to wallet or web money or capitalist for me to actually use it in my currency, like have it like cash in hand or in your phone where you can go and pay for something with it. If you figure that out, then you can be withdrawing every time from Kito and Meyo that $5 with Epay, because only $5 can be withdrawn with Epay. There's that small amount. It can go to $5, can go to PayPal or USDT. If you figure this e-wallet, well and good, but this e-wallet for me, it was complex. Payeer is just that I studied it like years ago, but it closed. Now to this one that can go to your bank account, okay. This one here, cross-border payment, there's always a fee, and the minimum is, let me show you. Let me just write a rough amount here. I don't have money, okay. And then share with payee, share whatever fee. You and the recipient will share the transaction fee. The actual amount received by the recipient may be less than the amount shown. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Me, I don't have money here, okay. The amount must be within the limit. You see, I've written $10. Please view carefully. I've made the video long, but you're learning something. View carefully. $10 you can't withdraw with me in my country, Kenya, okay? I can't withdraw $10 to my local bank. eSwift is something to do with the bank. Now, let me write $15. You see, I can't. Even they have added the amount. If you're in Kenya, you need $21. I don't know. They can say insufficient because I don't have money, okay? But from $21 is what I can withdraw with eSwift. Okay? Now, the exchange amount, okay, I don't want to receive in dollars or whatever, but you see there's a fee, okay? Receive currency, select currency. I'm in Kenya. Receive country is Kenya, okay? Person, okay? There's a fee. Okay, me, I don't have money to send here. Oh. I don't have money. I'm just writing it as a rough amount for you to see, okay? Payment amount is 20, even if it's 141 like that, you'll understand. Exchange amount, you see even the fee. If I was sending like using this eSwift whatever, you see, hey, this fee is high. Oh. Fee. And then I received 120, like $20 fee. Are you okay? Let me select another payment method. From cross border is 21, is 129. Jesus. Let me change something here. I put it in my currency. My currency is not cash. I've seen it. What the hell? Yeah. Sorry. So I've changed it to my currency. So if I'm withdrawing, you see, even they are writing it. I may not. Why am I not being able to talk well today? I've made a mistake here. Here it was USDT. That is why the fee was very high. But I've changed it to my currency. This is what you will do for cross border if you have reached that minimum amount. Let me even show you. So they have reduced here. Okay. As you can see, the limit is $11, okay? I've changed it to the correct currency, my currency in cash. So in $11, where the hell? Yeah, $11 is the limit for this G53. So with $11, Jesus, why is it changing again now? Anyway, you are understanding what I'm trying to tell you. 10% of the fee. Ay, Jesus. Anyway, me, I'll leave it up to here. Let me even stop explaining things when I don't have a balance here. So you remove $11, you only receive $1. Hi. What? And $20, let's find out. When I tell you stop using Epay, you see like I'm crazy. You see that fee? You remove $20, you only receive 10, and a fee of oh yo hey, I'm laughing because if you are withdrawing with Epay, you're on your own. Don't come to ask me questions. Because even that $20, you receive only $10. The fee, it's clear here. Jesus. All I can tell you is this: go and study wallet or web money to see which one is easier for you to remove money from your Epay. Epay is stressful. All in all, Epay is stressful. It's a very stressful mode of payment when it comes to getting your money out. Because what do you mean? Like me in my currency, Kenya shilling, I have $20 in Epay, but when I'm removing it to my bank, like paying out to my bank, Jesus, when I'm paying out to my bank, okay, you wanna tell me that I'll receive like $10? Are you alright? Okay, the receiving currency. Hey. Let me change it to cash again so that I can be shocked again. Oh. Huh? $21 I receive, $11 they take a fee of. Are you alright? Payment method. I don't even want to know what this payment method is. That doesn't make sense to me. Payment amount, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll tell you this. Let me even try with another currency because I believe countries are different. Let me try with where is Naira? We try with it. NGN, yeah. Nigeria. So Nigeria, I'm not even withdrawing share. So Nigeria, I have like, if you have $10, okay, you can receive in your local bank. For those in Nigeria, this is how it goes. I wish they can show us the receiving amount. So Nigerians, you're very lucky. Yours is awesome. If you're using Epay, I don't know why in my country they have made it so difficult, because Nigerians, I can see with $10 you can get it in your local bank and the fee is reasonable. Okay, as you can see, they will only deduct 0.20 from your $10 and you receive 9.8 USD. That is fair. I don't know why they are doing us Kenyans that way. Because what do you mean you're in Kenya, you're withdrawing $20 from Epay and then I received $10? Like, was I working for Epay for that money? Now Nigerians, yours is very easy. As you can see, you can use Epay to withdraw. For those in Nigeria using Kito and Meyo and you don't have maybe PayPal and Digifinex, this is proof you can use your Epay, because from $10, maybe withdraw today, this Sunday, the next Sunday, 3 Sundays, and you'll reach the limit of $10 to withdraw to your local bank in Nigeria. Okay? And yours, they are very fair for you because there's little to no fee for you. Wow. Kenyans, please forget about Epay if you are working on Kito and Meyo. Let's see in ZAR, in South African Rand. Okay? I guess they're only unfair to us Kenyans then. Okay? I wish this can load so that we can see this. Alright? And the limit for those in South Africa is $11. Okay? I wish this can load so that we see whether they are being unfair for only Kenyans. And I'm pretty sure Jesus, even for those in South Africa, they are being treated like us Kenyans. How do you withdraw $11 and you receive only $1? They take a whole fee of let's leave Epay for those in Nigeria, okay? If you can in Nigeria, you can withdraw from Epay for Kito and Meyo. Yours has no issue. Jesus, and I made the video long, but you have learned something. I won't try that again. So, if you're in Kenya or South Africa, or use Epay at your own risk, okay? But if you really have to use it, because there are apps that will only pay via Epay, learn how you can withdraw money from web money. When you learn that, go remove that money from your Epay to your e-wallet via web money, and then you can access your money. But that's a whole process. Anyway, let me end this video here. I've made it longer than expected. Just a reminder of what I've reminded you in the beginning of the video: Plantee, Kito and Meyo. And all I can wish you is good luck, and kindly like, comment, subscribe and share. Okay.